and time waiting for the delay. So once again, welcome everybody for the last quarterfinal match in the Pokemon Any% Glitchless tournament between Snorms and Shiro. My name is Tim Bay, and as I said before, with me commentating is Karlovich. And first we see here another rematch in this brackets. We had Snorms vs Shiro in the group stage before, and that was a quite eventful race. I don't know if I can get a short summary here. I try that during round 1. First we have to see if both take a potion. Shiro didn't take it in the 8 finals and had bad experience with it, and he tries it again. So good luck, Shiro.
Interesting, alright.
Good luck, Shiro, on the first rival fight.
Well, yeah, as Jim already said, this is the last quarterfinal match, so the winner of this match has to go up against Pokeguy in the semifinals. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and I noticed before this race that Pokeguy is one of the 2 races still in this tournament that is unbeaten. The other one is Snorms, that also has won all of his races, but he has 1 race less than Pokeguy. But if Snorms continues to the quarterfinals, we will see 2 races that are unbeaten in this tournament yet.
Alright, well, we see the legendary 6 growls for Shiro, and then still winning, even though he didn't pick up the potion. We'll see.
Shiro is already announcing his death in the chat. So let's see.
Alright, there's 1 growl, so not a good start for Shiro. And Snorms also gets the growl, so both are not getting the best fights here. But Shiro does get some growl misses, so still does look fairly good for him. Doesn't take any damage yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll make it. Yeah, sure.
Looks like good fight for Shiro.
Yep,
Closer one here for Snorms, but
no tackle misses. And Snorms just barely surviving, but did not use the potion as well, so he can skip one later.
yeah, short time advantage here for Shiro, but the potion advantage for Snorms. So now, round 1 encounter RNG will decide who will keep the lead. Both have to kill 1 encounter.
Both get a killable encounter actually. The level 2 Pidgey, pretty lucky for Shiro.
Yeah, that are good encounters to get experience.
Does not get the incredibly lucky 2-shot. Not good enough for that. Snorms level 2 Rattata takes less damage.
But Snorms gets an additional encounter. So loses time here.
Yeah, maybe we'll see the potion skipped RNG manipulation for round 1 here, getting like 1 encounter max. That puts Shiro in a pretty decent lead, but looks decent so far.
So as I said before, we already had this match in the group stage where both went undefeated and had to decide the group winner between both of them. And yeah, I think in that race, both felt in almost everything that you could go wrong in a red run. Shiru had a bad Nidoran manip that he did twice, so he reset. And well, he overworked and worked on his manip, changed it also during that race, which didn't go wrong again. And other stuff that happened was that Snorms couldn't catch a Paris, so we also saw duck strats in that last race. We had overlearned the wrong attacks. Shiru tried Silphco, Red Bar, which didn't work well, and that ended in a forfeit by Shiru in that race. But Snorms also wasn't lucky with his race.
Yeah, well, I mean, the odds are in favor of Shiru this time. At least there's no Desert Candy in red, so that should give him an advantage over Emerald here, but we'll see. So gets some encounters there. I guess Shiru's about like with a 20-second lead about going into Viridian, but he loses like I guess 2 to 3 seconds having to pick up an extra potion that Snorms doesn't. So it's about an 18-second lead so far, which is not too bad considering that could have gotten a lot worse.
And Snorms 4 Pokeballs.
Alright.
Isn't that a bit low and risky?
Risky for Snorms. I mean, if he feels like it. Sure. I don't know how many Shiru bought. I think it was like DY 7, 8.
As I said, he couldn't catch a Paris because he ran out of Pokeballs in the first race between the two.
And
so
Shiru does get the Nidoran.
Yeah.
Let's just see if he gets the Manip for it. The Yellow Ball, sorry.
Manip.
Looks good. Alright, 1 down. And Snorms with my mistake from the race. Not switching the potion to slot 2, but gets lucky anyways. Alright, see. Good for him.
Well, either you remember to switch the potion or just do it a different button.
And Shiru decides to skip the tree potion also, so he just doesn't care at all. No healing items for Shiru, but Snorms getting away with it. That would have been really, really bad if he would have missed that that Pokeball. Had to reset for sure. So let's see if Snorms decides to go for the antidote skip. The magical Sarah Hagen strats, which he appreciates so much. Doesn't, damn it. Alright, well, but Shiru got an encounter, so Snorms did catch up by about 11 seconds there, so they're almost tied now. Going into Weedle. Unless one of them gets encounter before, but unlikely. Yep. So Shiru does pick up that potion at least. Doesn't go completely potionless.
Yeah, the chance is high to use a potion here.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's Snorms getting poisoned turn 1. That's always great. That's gonna mean it's gonna get a pretty slow fight, so Shiru's probably gonna get out of this ahead again. Nope, gets poisoned himself. Alright, well, that evens it out now. And Snorms having to heal. Shiru will probably skip the heal. Yep. So only risk is the tackle miss, which it is. All right, well, there's the heal for
Just
Shiru.
talked about it.
That was the 5% risk that he took, so that's what you get. So that puts Snorms back in the lead. Very unlucky for Shiru, obviously.
Yeah, bad timing for the tackle miss.
And 15 special, so I didn't pay attention to Snorm's special, but Shiru with 15.
Legend, I didn't talk about it, so it can't be.
I jinx a lot. When I commentated with Flutz the one race, I jinxed them a lot, both Gunner and Decon, so.
Well, I also made my experience in the last races that I commentated.
Alright, so both are going for early Mart. Now entering the gym. We'll see if someone dies. Very unlikely, but might happen.
Snorms is saving.
Oh, Shiru just risked it. Alright. I mean, Shiru is playing really risky today.
And still has only a... he doesn't... Well, he got a lead, a small one.
Tiny lead, yeah, by not saving. Go A. Alright, super risky for Shiru here. 15 special. Wait, he doesn't? Oh, that's right. Never mind, I was thinking of something else. So yeah, 27 health. Very unlikely to die against Onyx for both the racers. Not crit tackle. The classic. Yeah, but even double tackle, tackle crit screech tackle won't kill it, so. Good for Shiru. And Snorms doesn't even take any damage for Onyx, because Spide. Also, I think that's the race I've seen with the most synchronized timers ever. Like, they're probably synced to the 10th millisecond or something. Just noticed that.
Well, Fiesel is always good with singing the timers.
Yeah, shout
So
out.
if you... yeah. Shout out to Fiesel.
Shout out to Fiesel. Alright, so Shiru has about a 10-second lead here. Which he might just lose on Route 3, obviously. Because maybe Shiru doesn't wear shorts, so he's not comfy enough. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, doesn't get any string shots, so no two-shot in that category. But Snorms also not getting any string shots. Well, the one missed. So no attack buffs for any of them.
Very similar fights.
And it's one string shot, so Dusk decides to tackle it. Ooh. Yeah, seems like really similar fights. We'll see here. Is that enough damage for tackle? Yes, definitely. So Shiru saves one horn attack. Snorms does not. Oh, it doesn't get the kill with Horn Attack too. That's sad. Alright, does Shiru kill that off? He doesn't. And he doesn't save. Alright. Does Snorms save? He's been playing this a bit safer than Shiru did. Doesn't save, alright. So let's see the Rep God in action here.
Well, first the Veritata.
Tail up miss. That's
And misses,
really
yes.
nice for Shiru. Alright, 12 health. Pretty good going into Ekans. 14, yeah. Forgot the level up. So we'll see.
More health for Snorms.
The Rep God strikes again. No! Alright, Shiru's through, but Snorms
Gets the rep.
does get caught, yeah. So that's another time save for Shiru here.
3-turn rep for Snorms.
Oh,
And
the
one attack miss.
256. Damn it. Alright, well, that's the heal for Snorms. That's unlucky. Well, alright. Well, Shiru now has a very comfortable lead.
And another rep.
Damn, yeah, that is stupidly unlucky for Snorms.
This time only 2 turns, so he got 5 turns of rep.
Yeah, Shiru already saying
Combined.
any muscle memory. Thought so. Oh, alright, so Snorms lost a decent amount of time there. So Shiru's probably gonna go ahead like 20-30 second lead into Mount Moon. If the rest goes well for him.
We don't expect much changes now on Route 3. There's not that many risky fights here. Just take some time because the Metapods use too many hardens.
Yep, so Shiru has saved that one horn attack in the first fight, so he should be good. Snorms didn't, so we'll see how that works out, but should be fine.
Snorms uses enough tackle.
Oh, that's unfortunate. If not for that John Wormus, Snorms would have probably stayed in Red Bull for the rest of Route 3, but very unfortunate for him. Could have made up some time there. But Shiru has like 8 tackles, I think, going into that last fight, so yeah, 8 tackles. Well more than enough. No, Snorm still has 7 horn attacks. Managed that really well, even with that Gen 1 missed one earlier.
Well, if you run
Alright.
out of horn attacks, it's not that big of a problem.
Will someone get
It's
puffed?
just better.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Do we believe in the puff?
Shiru has to search.
Yeah, gets kind of unlucky there, and gets a Pidgey, so no ducks for him if he gets in a pinch. Let's see, Snorms also gets no encounter in the first grass. And also has to search, so we'll see how that goes.
Shiru catches it. It's pitchy.
No, alright, double Pidgey. Awesome.
Level 7. throws a Pokeball. I think that's a lower catch rate. Or okay, gets it. Snorms has a higher chance to run out of Pokeballs because he bought only 4.
Alright, 1946 for sure, so we'll see how much of a lead he still has. But it looks to be about, like, 25, 30 seconds. Yeah. Alright, so Snorms getting only 1 encounter to the first Super Nerd. I think that's 1 less than Shiru had. Alright, Super Nerd's down. Let's see how many encounters he gets until the last. Hopefully not too many. Oh, early Paris. Does he catch it? Yes. No, he kills it. Alright. Set to get the XP. I mean... I don't want to say anything, but I mean, he's bound to miss the Paris minute now. Like, so that's always what happens. No, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe Shiru gets through with it.
Well, I would have catch it just to be safe.
Yes, same. I've probably caught it, but... Oh, Shiru values the XP more, I guess.
Okay. Both trying to get more Moon XP.
Alright, hands of the controller. Who's pressing B? So let's just hope for no IGT zeros this time. I still always have to remember my race against Decon, getting 3 IGT zeros in Mount Moon. That was really sad.
Yeah, I also had bad luck in my last race versus Floods. But Shiru does the Mount Moon manip with a palette swap. So that it's a bit safer, but also a bit harder with the movement.
Yep. Alright, same for Snorms, but shoutouts to Shiru for choosing the better palette. Gotta love pastel mix. Alright, Snorms already posting neat in the chat. See if that's a sign.
Yeah, we always have to wait.
Yep,
If
well,
something happened, okay.
Oh, you probably messed up the movement.
Yeah.
I have to confess, I have no idea how that how the movement works, because I've never done it. So I couldn't tell,
Me too.
but that's the only reason why I could have reset there. Damn. Alright, Shiru does get through with this early XP Paris. Wow, and he has to reset again. God damn it, Snorms.
He walked along the wall. Did he messed up with the easy manip?
I'm losing all my money. Stop it.
That looked a bit like the easy manip that he wanted to do. because he stayed too long on the wall. Just
Wow, and he gets an IGT0 this time? No, wait. He didn't save again, so that's not IGT0.
I don't think that's at Fat
That
Valley Squad.
is
It's a
really interesting.
possible IGT0. Oh.
Damn, well, that has just cost Snorms a bunch of time, obviously. So Shiru has a very, very comfortable lead now. So let's see if Snorms get it this time. He did get that movement, so should be good now. The resets are for RNG manipulation. Basically, both of the racers are manipulating the game so that they don't get any encounters except a Paris at the very end to catch. And you have to change the color to make this work. If you don't, then it's not going to work.
Yeah, but that's only for that manip here. In the other ones, don't swap the palette. But you always save at a specific spot, and then you reset, and then the RNG is initialized the same way every time. And if you do the movement correctly, then you get the same outcome at the end.
Yeah, the movement's the important part about that. You have to take the exact same specific part every time to make that work. And unfortunately, Snorms messed that up twice.
Yeah.
So he had to reset that. They need to get that manip because they really want to get that Paris at the end. You need a Pokemon for cut, and Paris just works out to be the fastest there is.
And both only have a Pidgey, so there's no far-fetched backup
Yes.
possible here.
So the other option would be to go for a backup Paris manipulation or for Oddish. Just
I don't think we've seen that one.
Shiru gets
Well,
a third Paris. So that's a lot of XP for Shiru. Damn. Okay, does get level 18. Wow, that works out fairly well for him. So it's 27-19 Moon exit for Shiru. Not too bad. And he still has a lot of extra XP, so that really comes in handy for another bridge here.
Well, we heard different opinions in the tournament about getting Mount Moon experience. If you have to spend time on killing Zubats, it's probably not worth it. But if you run into Paris, well, why don't you kill it?
Yeah, that's an easy
Probably.
120 XP per Paris.
Yeah.
That's really nice, seeing how rare Paris actually is to encounter. Yo, Shiru with that sick left turn after the house. On point. Alright, so Snorms' exit was about like 28-20, so about a minute slower than Shiru.
1 minute difference. And Shiru starting the second rival fight. Now we have to see if
so let's
Pichotto
see.
uses Sand Attack.
Quick attack's good. That definitely means no Sand Attack that turn.
Snorms get
And
trolled by
he
the
crits.
NPC.
Oh my god, he might actually get that 2-shot if he gets a good range here. Probably not though. Wow, crits again! Wow, damn. That is awesome for sure. 2-shot the
Very good
Pidgeotto. No Sand Attack. Very good.
waited. The attack? What did happen here?
Probably missed the Aprus, I guess.
Snorms also with a quick attack. Getting one. And gets sand attacked.
Yeah, that's because Snorms has the wrong palette. I mean, you cannot get lucky if you don't choose pastel mix. That's just...
And he hits through, so he has to live with that accuracy drop. And misses on attack here. Normally you switch out on the last turn before you kill the Pichata. Get rid of
Yeah,
that
some people
accuracy
decide to only switch out on 2 accuracy drops. You can go with 1. That's what Snorms does here. Just makes the fight kind of risky. People already have missed like 6 horn attacks in a row at -1 accuracy. It can happen.
Miss.
And Sand Attack is by far the worst move for speedrunners in this game. It's just awful.
Third miss for Snorms.
Luckily, Vine Whip does like nothing. Another miss.
Oh,
5. And one more. Oh, Leech Seed, that might be... Alright. Leech Seed would have been awful if he would have missed again, but didn't.
So Snorms loses additional seconds in this fight.
Alright, so let's see if Shiru can get these ranges here. Or 1 range. No, crit the Ekans anyway. Lucky, lucky.
Yeah, 1 sand attack gives you only 2/3 accuracy for the 100% accuracy moves. Which is a really big drop.
Yeah, I believe it's exponential too. Like the first accuracy drop is really large, and then the more sand attacks you get, it gets smaller and smaller. But I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Chew crit the Pidgey too. This is going exceptionally well for him. He gets a ton of crits where he needs them to.
That was an all pitch for Snorms.
So yeah, you can do the early air candy here before the Mankey guy.
Yeah, teaching Thrash to need a king 1 fight earlier.
And has the guaranteed level 25 for Misty now.
And the crit on the wrong turn for Snorms. Could have killed Ekans earlier if he got that previous turn.
Yeah, so Snorms are still a few fights behind here. Shiru's lead's gonna last pretty much. For now at least. But there are still a lot of places where you can lose that later, so nothing's decided at all.
Snorms gets the quick attacks.
Is that red bar? I can't even tell. It's not.
No,
It
it's not. It's not.
Alright, top hiker for sure. Let's see how that goes. Defense curl is the best move.
And Shiru starts with fresh.
Yep, doesn't take the harm attack.
Snorms has to take the 2 turns
Alright,
here
tackle
on the
is
Mankey.
really good. So that's a good 2 rolls. He just needs the 4 turn now, which he does get. Alright, cool.
And Snorms noticed in the while he was in the Mankey fight that he had to use the potion. That he wanted to use the potion here. So he lost 1 turn. And leveling up here 1 fight later.
So let's see, Shiru's at 33. So if he doesn't take any more damage, he's probably going away with just 1 potion. 56, or is that too low? Probably not. I mean, seeing how risky Shiru played this far.
You can go with half HP into the fight.
Yeah, that's probably
I would
fine.
heal. I would heal higher.
I mean, I would too,
But
but
it's-
seeing how risky Shiru played this far, he's
Yeah.
probably not gonna take any safe strats for now. When is the right time to use the red bar strats? There's no real right time, it just happens, I guess.
There
Yeah,
are
red
only
bar is
certain places
also-
to use it.
Yeah, well, like, you always get it after a Koga, because that's the intended strat that we use.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the place where you have to use it.
Or, like, you can get it off the Sylph Core rival, which is a really risky strategy, though. So you don't see that in races very often. Unless
Snorms
someone really needs to catch up.
starts a bit later with Fresh here on the Geodude. He also missed tackle.
You should still kill that, even with Defense Curl. Yep. Good
Yeah,
fight for Snorms, too. So Snorms is actually kind of close to Red Bar. I think 1 quick attack will be enough to knock him in.
But discussion about red bar threats. If I remember correctly, Pokeguy said that it's just safe to run without it in his after his last race.
Yeah, most people overrate it too. Like, that's what I did when I started also. Like, post Nugget Bridge Red Bar is not really that useful, just because you have to count in the time it takes for you to potion again. Because you definitely have to use another potion for Snorms.
If you want a good comparison about red bar, you can watch the race Araya versus the Bomb, also from the quarterfinals, and the Bomb had red bar through Rock Tunnel and got the lead during the rival fight in Lemon Tower, but then he died to a Ghastly because he missed and he was on low HP, and then he lost it a few seconds after he got it. The
Yep,
lead,
we've
so-
also seen someone Gen 1 miss Bubble Beam in Rock Tunnel on one of the Geodudes, or Gravelers, sorry, and die that way, so...
Yeah, that was hassle.
You'll always have to focus in what can happen if you are in Red Bar.
So it's
But
always.
sure, does get Supersonic here,
Oh!
just the worst move it can use, gets through
Funny
though.
hit.
He also did use 2 potions instead of only 1, what we were expecting.
Yeah, plays a bit safer.
Oh, he doesn't save! That's why he potioned twice. Alright.
Okay, I take it back.
Well, good luck, Shiru. Bubble Beam crit speedfall? What's this happening here?
Yeah, that's
So I
the
mean,
worst
if
that can
Shiru
happen.
really dies, that's gonna change things up a lot. But he is really confident in his skills of beating Misty. So let's see here. That is Bubble Beam, so if that criticals, or Speed falls, that is a critical.
Gets crit.
Alright, does not get the Speed fall though. Well, it was all planned red bar. Maybe he was planning for that crit. 40.06 Misty, that is a really, really, really solid time for sure. That is most definitely on pace for the best race time of the tournament, I'm pretty sure. At least from this point on. So Snorms also uses 2. Pretty much had to though, at his low health.
Yeah, so Shiru will keep the red bar for 2 additional fights.
Yeah. I wonder what he does for the triple Pidgey fight. Like, he would die to 3 quick attacks. He would probably... No, he doesn't die to 2 quick attacks, but he'll die to 3 quick attacks, so... Let's see if he just takes that risk straight up.
No, I think he will take for less, for lower trainer than heal before the last fight. Pidgey fight.
Alright, pack for Snorms.
Yeah.
So 50 health, definitely going to save there. He does not survive a wobbling crit like Shiru does. Doesn't save. Alright, dude. They both just risk it for the biscuit. Let's see. Well, Bubble Beam crit would knock out Snorms, for sure. Speedfall would also be very deadly. And X-Defend would also probably be pretty bad. So, yeah, Water Gun is what he really hopes for here.
He needs a bit more luck. Let's see.
Alright, so no X-Defend turn 1, that's good. Gets the critical, and does Bubble Beam. So if that crits, which it does.
Oh, and death!
Alright, that's probably game over for Snorms at this point. No, I mean, he had to take that risk, kinda.
How's he stop playing?
Pretty sure that's it for Snorms.
Oh no.
That is, yeah, that's it.
And a forward in the race channel.
Damn, that is somewhat unfortunate.
The race.
I mean, a big part of that's probably his controller. Earlier he said that his controller was screwing it up while doing the Moon Minute, so... Might be part on him, on the controller, not on him. Well, that's really sad. Alright, well, as long as Shiru finishes now, we'll have the second semi-final, which is Shiru against Pokeguy. So Shiru just has to finish at this point. Could still get, like, best time of the tournament with this run, though. Still on really solid pace. Yeah, Snorms can now retire Red and go as full-time SMS streamer. It's the last race. Well, there goes the second undefeated player of the tournament.
Yeah.
His first loss. That is unfortunate.
But I think it's a bit early to quit a race after Misty Death. Still a large section.
And no, the X accuracy is not considered a glitch, because that is how it was intended by the developers. That is in Generation 2 as well. That is intended to just skip the accuracy check. Free from playing Red. Yeah, well, Shiru has to play the semi-final at least. Yeah, well, Shiru has to finish. Well, if both players forfeit, then there won't be a winner. So it doesn't matter what time he gets, or he could finish in 5 hours, as long as he finishes. That'll be his victory.
Well, we had other races that had the early forfeit, and when the other racer did few additional things, Poké Guy visited the rocket the rocket hideout in his match. Don't know what Shiru might do.
Who was that against? The rocket hideout thing?
Moment. Was it Divine? I think it was against Divine.
Divine, alright. I'll have to rewatch that then.
Yeah.
Alright, so Shiru, he does get another level up, I think. So if he doesn't take damage on Ivysaur here, then he'll be at 20 plus. He does take damage. So let's see, like, knowing Shiru, he's definitely not gonna heal and just go in and thrash.
Against Surge, man.
Yep.
It could mean a death, maybe. With his luck against Surge.
Yeah, with his luck, he's just gonna crit Raichu too, probably.
So yeah, that race from Pokeguide that also was for slowest winning time. But there we had a comeback from the second player on forfeit. I don't think that will happen here. So we had one player that started playing again against after half an hour of not playing.
Alright, so we'll see how his trash cabinet goes here. I wonder what that link is decalling.
Okay, so Shiru starts the Cancel Man which is the easiest man-up of the game. At least for this run. Gets the first one, gets the second switch.
And there's the second one, alright.
Now he has to hit the ranges and not getting Sonic boomed.
Well, if he misses this range and gets Sonic Boom, that's gonna put him back to Cerulean again.
Well, he died.
He's confident.
First match.
Alright. Got the range. Easy peasy. So hopefully he doesn't die to Thunderbolt now.
That's a risk, yeah.
Oh, Growl.
Doesn't get it.
Got lucky.
But...
Oh, that's right. You auto-save for Cancel. That's right. I'm not that experienced of a red player to know all of this.
Yeah, you cannot play a bit more risky. You can search because of the autosave.
Well, good for Shiru. Sub 50 Surge still. Solid time. Why is the right screen rather yellow? Because Shiru is playing on a GameCube through a capture card, so the composite cables don't produce the same quality as an emulator would. That's why it looks more washed out or yellow.
It either doesn't produce the same quality output, or the emulator is not emulating correctly enough.
I mean, even if it is, getting every pixel to show up like it should still looks a lot better than composite video quality. Alright, so Shiru does have his fair share of red bar, which he can, doesn't even have to go for it in Rock Tunnel. Just has it.
Well, first he has to go through the 4-turn fresh goal.
Yeah, so if you wanted to play it real safe, you could save before this fight, but I don't think Shiru will do everything except saving here. Yep.
He doesn't. So Fresh has a chance to go either 3 or 4 turns, and you need 4 turns here because of 4 Pokemon you have to defeat. And you just hope here to get 4 turns. First Oddish down.
13 health, and he gets 2 level ups. He's probably going to be on, like, fine HP for Tower Rival also. It's not bad. Alright, doesn't get the 4 turn, has to switch out.
And the Paris doesn't get poisoned.
Alright, Rap. Hey.
Oh.
Oh, he can't die. 9 HP, that's still fine.
Okay,
So that's
should be
the
safe
second
now.
Rep God. He's not as good as the Ekans. Not that big of a god. Snorms forfeit because he got crit by Bubble Beam, and he didn't save because he was too far behind already. So he had to take the risk. Understandable.
Yeah, he lost time in this fight for sure, but maybe he could have continued.
Yeah, so you can sure to switch
Stop.
switch out there. The split XP means you won't get level 30 for Oddish this time. You
Alright.
would have with the extra moon experience, but not now. Or not anymore, rather. He got 2 Paris moon experiences, so 240 XP. Herded. Yeah. Oh, and Shiru gets off the bike. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Shiru calling it RNG Manip. Interesting.
XDC. Yeah, I wonder how many times Shiru tries to press select to mount the bike. That's what I always do when I switch from Gen 3 to Gen 1 or 2. Well, in 2 you can, but not in Gen 1. Alright, so we'll see if he at least saves before the Oddish girl. Nope.
No. Goes for it.
Well, I mean, Shiru's just playing into dying somewhere. It's bound to happen. Yeah, the next match is not scheduled yet. I mean, both semifinals are set now that Snorms already forfeit. So we'll have Araya and Hustle versus Snorms, Shiru, not Snorms, and Poppy. The second match. but none of those are scheduled yet.
Yeah, they have to come up with times for the matches.
Well, Shiru might honestly be on PB pace.
What is this PB? Is it
156 something? I'll have a check.
no?
Shiru, 156.43 says PB.
He has faster tournament times. As fast as is. Wait. His fastest tournament time is 1 hour 54 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that
let me
seems-
quickly check what's... so his surge time in PB is 50.59, so he's about, like, 50 seconds ahead of that. No, at 18 health. Don't know what he's gonna do for Tower Rival, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
Well, now that you teach Horn Drill a bit later, you start with Thunderbolt and should be safe with low HP if you can survive a Wine Whip. So you can do it with a red bar. Last time we saw that was the Bomb doing it against Araya. Took the lead while he had a red bar in the rival fight. But then he died
Yeah, the
against the Ghastly.
148.49 was done on emulator, so it's not counted as the official world record. So Pokeguy has the official record. Even though the emulator used is emulating the game so well that there's really no difference between console and the emulator.
Yeah, I mean, with Manip we see how accurate it is emulated. If you get the same effects. But isn't the time from Exarion? I think that's for one that's an emulator.
Yeah, Xaron has the 49.
He did it so often, not recorded or lost it, his recordings. But he still is for some people the official world record holder. It's a bit complicated, whole topic.
Yeah, some people think this, some people think that. Yeah. Everyone thinks I'm different there, honestly.
Wait, yeah. What is he? Buys 3 speed, then 2 speed, and then special wasn't down in the menu here. Enough. Seemed to buy the wrong X item first.
And so that's almost a sub 1 fly for sure. That is really not bad at all. Just comes really close above that hour.
1 hour fly split. Now the biggest menu, where you as always teach some moves, reorder some items, and...
Oh, Shiru forgets what to do. That's gonna cost him a bit of time, unfortunately. And that always happens to me though. Not knowing what to do in the fly menu.
Well, that's the reason why I practice it often enough. Shiru in the rival fight. Keeps his red bar. So using some thunderbolts.
You have 22 health, so that is not gonna be enough to tank a Nightshade, I think. Or are the Ghastlies 21 or 23? No. I think they're 23. No, wait. He has another level though, so I think he's fine.
Also save our Wine Whip. Doesn't get one.
No, he doesn't get one.
Safe.
22. I don't know. I think they're 23, but I'm not sure.
Nightshade 23. Yeah.
Alright. Well.
So he's just in range?
He is 22, so he is gonna die if he misses Rock Slide. So, let's just pray for him not being Daily Leaf, I guess. Why is Kyle in the commentary? Because no one else wanted to do it. Oh!
They business!
Alright.
Death! What?
Alright, go Paris. You got this.
Yeah.
Damn it. Has to take a hit there. Alright, you got this, Paris.
No.
Go.
Let's
crit
see.
him. No.
No.
No! Alright. Oh, there's
Oh.
yeah, there's definitely that's RIP PD pace for him. I mean, that was really good pace, but not anymore, unfortunately.
So
damn.
Second rock slide miss into death in the quarterfinals.
Well, I mean, Shiru, like, Shiru just doesn't care.
So yeah, that's you're faster with red bar, but you can die more often. Nice demonstration of that risk.
Oh, it had to happen. For some reason, it always happens when I'm in the stream now. Always bad luck.
And another miss!
Rock slide 0% accuracy.
Why are we talking about Sylph Red Bar now in chat?
I mean, he's
Has Shiru
obviously
learned
going for that. He's obviously going for it. It's Shiru. So Repel wears off. Let's see if he uses another Repel or just YOLs it. He doesn't. Good for him.
I don't know. Maybe Shiro has practiced it. From what I saw in his in the first race against Snorms, that didn't look that well executed.
Snorms was about 1 minute and 30 behind, but his controller was screwing him up a bit, so
yeah, I lost the.
Probably a bit of both.
He needed 3 attempts to get the Mount Moon man-up. Because he didn't get the movement right.
Yeah, lost a bunch of time in my moon, unfortunately.
Yeah, and if it's your execution, it's if you can't blame yourself, that's always a bit bad. Instead of just blaming the game for dealing bad RNG at you. And the ghost, low on the tower, we see the use of the exploit, not the fresh water. That is
yeah, fresh water on the ghost does not do it, sure, but it does have the Pokeball. Yes, Shiru just has to finish with whatever time possible.
Yeah, and this run doesn't look like an attempt to get the worst winning time of the tournament.
Yeah, not really. She was just gonna finish it up. Oh, Gen 1 missed Thunderbolt.
What? In
always a good
confusion. That's in another confusion.
Alright, Shiru, Lavender Tower does not seem to really like him today. Gen 1 misses. Yeah, confusion always feels like it's way more than 50%, that's right. Feels more like 99 sometimes.
Overpowered moves in Gen 1, there were a lot. I mean, they buffed a lot of moves. Like the sleep effect and everything. It got down in the coming generations. They changed a lot in the whole game.
Well, Snorm's screen taken off wouldn't really change anything. You'd either be looking at him dying to Stormy or just a black screen, so...
Yeah, at least
this way...
It explains why he forfeited, yeah.
Yeah, if new people come in, they will notice why he forfeited.
At least you can see it.
Yeah, critical hits in this game are really weird. They're based off a lot of factors, and it's awkward, but mostly speed.
The base speed of a Pokemon, yes.
but they're not exactly like double the damage and this and that. It's awful.
And skip some effects in the calculation. So Shiru, even with the death on his flute split, he has the same time as Araya had in the quarterfinals. And the bomb that also had death was 1.5 minutes slower. Just have it noted here.
Yep, so he's doing a self-con now. Gets the extra elixir.
Yeah, Shiru going for late earthquake. So in this case, this arbok fight is a bit riskier because you don't have earthquake. So you need 2 turns on that arbok that can paralyze you with glare. Let's see how it goes. No super rebel. And he gets paralyzed, so he can't use horn drill because he's slower. What will he do? He uses X speed. Has to use it. So horn drill hits. Because it only hits if you're faster and paralyzes halves your speed.
Yeah, glare is just awful.
And that's a reason why some people say that Thrash is better in this fight, because you can just do it 2 turns and kill Arbok with that. Instead of using Horn Drill, which has a chance, if you paralyzed, that it doesn't hit anymore. So I would use Thrash in this fight. Because of that. But he still has to heal, using a full restore to get rid of the paralyzes.
Yeah, so let's see if he goes for silver up bar. My guess would be on yes, seeing how he played this game at this race.
I don't trust him.
I wouldn't trust him either, but who knows what might happen.
If he gets it right. Let's see. Gets an attack, which doesn't do anything because he used X accuracy already. And
See,
he will get
he does
damage.
go for it.
Yeah.
I told you he will. Oh,
And it misses! The Hydro Pump miss! What a good time.
Just decides to go for the rock slide. Crits! And now the Hydro Pump.
Hydro Pump.
Alright, and he does not get crit. Cool. There you go.
That looked like it worked, yeah.
Told you he was going to do that. That was obvious. I mean, Shiru's just screaming, "Kill me!" for all of these pokes here.
He could have tried a Marowak a second time. That's where the last time against Snorms he tried to get enough damage to get red bar after Koga. And the Marowak didn't hit in 14 turns. Took a long time to get any damage from that fight. In that Giovanni fight, he forfeited in the first race against Snorms because it took so long to get the damage. Cubone. What? Yeah. Wait, the moves here.
It doesn't work. Panic. Alakazam uses Ghastly's Cry because of a side effect of the red bar. He has red bar right now, so he's on low health, which makes the emergency sound play. And that sound overrides other jingles, such as level up jingles and stuff. And some Pokemon's cries, for some reason, get overridden with the Ghastly Cry. And Alakazam is one of them. So you'll see that a lot if he is in red bar.
And I got back. No.
Yeah, he writes YOLO in the chat. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't
What
use
does he
additional...
do here? Thrash
Yeah,
is the middle queen.
He used 3 Hondrels on the rocket fight earlier.
Yep.
And normally you only use 2. So he didn't have any Hondrels left here in this fight. And he
That is unfortunate.
needed one, but he ran out of PP. Okay. I thought there was something wrong, but okay.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Nothing he could have done though.
So he will go for Blackout. Now he wants damage. Gets tail whipped.
Alright, go Pidgey.
Come
no. Unfortunate. Well, it doesn't matter. Shiru takes all the time he needs, or wants.
That was a slow death.
Yeah, really slow death. Well, back it is.
So, how long did he have red bar in Silco?
Yeah, that wasn't really worth it, was it?
Yeah. Led to an early death. I mean, he... running out of Hondrel, that was bad, and you don't survive with low HP very long. So which way to go? Yeah, still have to go up here. Should he
Well, why is
still
he
have
going...
Bubble Beam?
Why is he going to the elevator? He doesn't need the key anymore. Damn it, Shiru.
Should he still
Garbage
know Bubble
game,
Beam
garbage tournament. Well, someone's mad.
Well, you can't have always close matches. Pokemon Red can result in really, or can deal with really close matches. Where the deciding factor can be the knowledge of players. Some part is RNG, that's right. You have to deal with it. So Shiro asked a question, can Fizz sub to? I would still say he's on a good way.
Oh, well, let me check my PB. Like, my PB is just barely sub 2. And I have a really terrible late game, so... Yeah, this can definitely sub 2. At least I'm pretty sure it can.
So now he picks up the late earthquake after all rockets are gone. We don't have to fight the one that would normally be here. You save some time. See, will he get the rare candy? He didn't use the repel, as he
Well,
said.
he still has to save one repel because he used 2 in the tower, but that's unfortunate, getting that encounter.
Now he has to press A. Yeah.
Yeah, Snorms
on the tile.
forfeit because he didn't save before Misty. He was too far behind, had to make up time. So, it was the right decision.
Now he's... no. Thought it was past. Okay.
Yeah, the sweet rare candy jingle skip. All planned.
Some problems in the menus here for Shiro.
We'll see if he
Teaching earthquake.
cuts down the trees. I guess he will. Alright, doesn't PP up the wrong move, all good.
Can you do that? I mean, Hondrel normally is in the first slot, so... And nice stats.
Yeah, it has to check the stats.
Or did you PP up the wrong move? Or how can that happen? What? What? Safari Stone?
But I think I did that once. Don't ask me how that happened. Just don't ask.
Okay. That looked like at the entrance too much beat mashing. We said no. Do a guide. Picking up full restore, so he has 1. Maybe he will pick up the second one after Victory Road. Or in Victory Road, it's just said yet.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. Do I have to finish this? Shiru is just tired of this run.
Nah. Okay, that's not the first race that we have both runners being unhappy with their runs. I want to quit.
Shiru got this.
Well, if you don't feel very good and make too many execution errors and all of that, that's not the best feeling to finish a run with that.
Yeah,
But
true.
I want to.
Base cheer.
But Shiro needs some damage now, so he will try it on the Drowsy or on the Hypno now.
Yeah, well, if the Hypno just gives him a confusion or a headbutt, then he'll be fine.
I don't think Headbutt is enough here.
Is it? I don't have the exact ranges in my head, so... Oh, yeah, probably not.
Just,
Well...
he's a bit high.
Pretty sure with headbutt he needs an X attack.
Okay, he tries the Hypno.
Thunderbolts. Poison gas, that's not what you want to see. No, and he's paralyzed. No, disables. Also not what you want to see. Damn. And fully paralyzed. This is going exceptionally well.
Yeah, that could take a while now. And confusion
Alright,
and
there's
it hits.
confusion. Hopefully crits him. Doesn't, but that's enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
Anyway,
Damn, Shiru not getting very lucky at all.
But it was less turns than on the Marowak in the first race. So I would say that was a normal Hypno fight. And he dies, as he wants to, after wheezing. So we can set up the red bar for the rest of the game, until Bruno.
Yeah, exactly what Jake Hart just said. It doesn't matter what time he finishes with, he just needs to finish for the protocol. To be counted as the official winner.
There's no additional seeding in the semifinals.
He wants to take damage there because he wants to die against wheezing. This way, if he revives him with rare candies now, he'll be in guaranteed red bar, and he will keep that until pretty much almost the end of the game. Because he is at such low health. So that is the intended strategy. If he would have just went in the Koga fight with like 120 health, whatever he had before the Hypno, he would have never died. He would have needed like 2 X attacks from Koga in order to die.
Yeah, it would be even hard for him to get even red bar. I mean, you can land in red bar without dying, but that was too much HP.
Paris cannot learn surf, sure. Why would you want red bar? Because all the jingle that it skips, like it skips level up jingles, and it skips the jingles, or the cries rather, of Pokemon coming out from the opponent, so overall it saves a big chunk of time from here to the end of the game. And it's just a really easy and guaranteed red bar to get here. There's no real risk, other than probably the black belt fight. So it's just a really easy and quick way to save time.
The game saves higher priority to the beep beep sound that it makes while you're in red bar.
Yep.
So it has to skip some music. Now he's in the mansion, and he will pick up Blizzard, which is the used ice attack for the rest of the game, because of some route changes during the tournament, where most people found that this is the faster route than using Ice Beam.
Yep.
So it didn't see that many Blizzard, or you saw no Blizzard strats at the beginning of his tournament at the end of May. But now it's a standard to use Blizzard.
Yeah, I have no idea about a time limit, but it doesn't look like Shiro's gonna do anything specific to stall out the race. He's just gonna finish. All his time losses were really because he just did not save or got incredibly unlucky.
The slowest time we had was 2.5 hours in the group stage.
Snorms died at Misty. He did not save because he was too far behind already.
Well, both didn't save, but it ended worse for Snorms. Shiro healed up a bit more, or almost full, and Snorms went into the fight with half HP.
Nope, and both got crit by Bubble Beam.
Yeah. While Shiro was in red bar, Snorms got killed.
Did Shiro even get Blizzard?
Yeah.
Okay. So, not like he forgets to get it.
That would be new to forget Blizzard.
Is that Worcester's voice? No. This is the voice of Jimby and myself.
Was that a miss? Blizzard? Got red. Wait. Yeah, one Blizzard miss. On Tangela. Okay.
Well, good thing it's only one Blizzard miss so far.
Well, that's the worst fight where it can miss. But it doesn't deal that many damage, so yeah, it's quite safe to use Blizzard for the rest of the route. So we now see Shiro answering some questions, always with yes.
A, B, B, A, B. Never messing that up again.
I think I didn't get any question wrong yet in my runs.
I did it once. I don't know if it was in red or fire red, but one of the two. I mean, just good extra XP, right?
Well, if you see it like that, yeah. And people remembering it when you did it wrong.
It was fire red. See, Kevin knows it.
So Blaine is a very safe fight because Growlithe doesn't do any damage, because with good AI it uses effective
Good
status
AI.
moves. And Shiro
The joke
trouble.
AI that this game has. It's a good AI, what Jim was talking about, and is actually programmed so it only uses moves that are super effective, and it so works out that Growlithe has a psychic move with agility, and that's his only super effective move. So even at like +6 speed, it'll just spam agility until it runs out of PP. So you could do whatever you want on that Growlithe. You can set up like 20x items and nothing will happen.
Well, from what I know about Gen 1 AI, it doesn't use any PP. Or it doesn't have any PP. So I think it's infinite. Can be infinite.
I don't know.
But we will see this good AI again later in the game. So it's good to explain it at least once. So the most risky gym leader fight here in this gym rush, Sabrina, where you can die if you Gen 1 miss. Because psychic attacks are terrible against Nidoking. And we also seen this in the tournament. I think Paper Guy died here.
Yeah,
So
I don't know either, but one person died.
So if you save before this fight because of that risk, everyone looks at you strangely.
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's a 1 in 256 chance, so 0.003%. That is not a risk worth saving for, not at all.
Yeah, and you can come back very fast after forfeit, like fade out.
Yeah, if you die here, the only big thing is that you lose the red bar, which at this point, there's only like a few fights left where you would use it. So it's not the end of the world.
And back to the teleporter, so that Dick uses the same animation as Faster. And now for last gym, for Shiro. Which has a strangely set risky fight with the black belt.
Yeah, so this is pretty much the only non-gym leader fight that can kill you here. Even without a Gen 1 miss. The black belt. But, I mean, Shiro didn't save a single time this race, so he's not gonna save now. At least, I think he has never saved. If but I'm pretty sure he hasn't.
The normal manip saves. No.
Yeah, except for the manip saves.
Maybe Shorts Guide, but I'm not
Nope,
quite sure.
didn't save for Shorts Guide. Both didn't save actually. Alright, misses the range, but gets the low kick. The real worry there is Karate Chop, which can kill you.
So it goes out to reset the position of the black belt and then to bait Giovanni, which is a safe fight.
Oh, Gen 1 miss, but didn't get hurt. Oh my god, what is even happening? That is the second Gen 1 miss for Shiru and the third one of the race. Awesome.
That's how unlikely Gen 1 misses are.
Yeah, it is 0.003%. I'm not making that up. It's a 1 in 256 chance. Yeah, Zapper, that's what's known as a Gen 1 miss. Each move, even if it has 100% accuracy, can miss. And that is just because of the way that accuracy is calculated in this game. It just rolls a random number between 1 and 255, but if it rolls 256, sorry, then the move will fail. That's just how badly this game is programmed.
I know it's... the number goes from 0 to 255, but it only checks if it's lower. If it's lower than 255.
Yep, and if it's exactly 255, then it misses. It is 0.003%.
Another good AI fight. So safe setup.
Oh, that's right. I totally overlooked that. Pawn's actually correct. I just can't math.
And the Psy Beam.
Yeah, he forgot the X speed.
Okay.
Forgot the X speed. Oh, that is unfortunate. Does Shiru actually go back and buy new X items now? Because now he's down 2 X accuracies.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he should. No, he doesn't. Alright. Well, he has to save 2 XX now, though, because he used 1 on that fight and 1 on Silver Rival earlier. No, actually, where did he lose that X accuracy? He lost 1 somewhere. Yeah, see? Now he goes and buys new.
Used 1 on the Arbok fight. That's a bit of a... You have 1 additional X accuracy, and you can use it during the Weezing fight to start a turn. Then you can or cannot use 1 additional one in the Arbok fight, or you use Fresh, and that are the 2 optional X accuracies.
No idea where he lost it, but yeah, he's buying 2 X accuracies, so he was down to X. Well, that is very unfortunate for Shiru. But he's just gonna finish. Like, it's not gonna sub 2 anymore, though. That's for sure.
No, it doesn't look good.
Snorms is out of the race because he forfeit after dying to Misty, and he did not save. He was behind like 1 minute and 30, so he had to make up time by not saving. It was the right decision.
And we're back in the grass where Vanita King came from.
Alright, round 2 against Rival 6.
Yeah.
This time, he's not gonna forget.
Because in this game you can repeat every rival fight except for the first one.
Yep.
Which... you should know. I didn't know that first time I started this game.
No, he used a horn roll there, which doesn't work if the Pidgeot's faster. He didn't XP again though, is that correct? Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
I get it. He wants to regain red bar. Doesn't. Yes, Solace, DF. You can just check where the other racer is, but... well, Shiru already knows that Snorms forfeit. Snorms didn't softlock, he died against Misty, but Fizzle just left up the death screen so that people can't see where he died. Because there's only 1 Starmie in the entire game. So you should be able to tell where he died. I'll get another encounter, unfortunate. It's a Spearow 5. Alright. I am really hoping that Shiru does at least 1 swag boulder, otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, we lost a bit the record hunting for number of swag boulders in those brackets, because the races became more serious and closer.
So I mean, Shiru can prep now for the tourney race against Pokeguy.
What can he prepare?
Well, strats, I guess, or just practice, because I think he said he hasn't played for like a week, so he definitely did not have any practice for this race. Alright, so let's see here. Victory road for Shiru. I want to see at least one swag boulder. Make me proud.
Yeah, let's see.
My Catalan friend.
But yeah, both races were active in the Pokemon Speedrun Marathon.
Yes, that's true. Snorms had a... Oh wait, did Snorms do the Fire Red race?
He didn't
do
the race, but he...
Oh, he ran round 2, that's right.
Round 2 run.
And Shiru did his Emerald Glitchless run. So that's why Shiru still has that Emerald muscle memory he talked about earlier.
Yeah, it's quite a different game, Gen 3.
Whose phone was that? That was my phone, even though it's on silent for some reason. XDD. How can Shiru play and type at the same time? This must be pre-recorded.
Looks like no attempts to go down here.
I am disappointed. I am so disappointed.
That looks really bad, yeah.
Not a single swag boulder. Like, what are you doing, Shiru?
No entertainment.
That's just awful. Like... But well, then again, if you can't even get Desert Candy, you probably can't do Swag Boulder either, right? Oh, risks it. Gets the extra encounter. That's what happens when you don't do Swag Boulder. You get Venomoth. That's what happens, man.
Was that a 2-step?
Yeah, somewhat. Oh my god, let's see if he gets it. No, he missed. Alright, does he try again? Tries again. Damn it. You have to weaken it, Shiru. Oh, he doesn't have any more balls. Wait, does he really want to get Red Bar off this? The Venomoth only uses Poison Powder, though. No, there it is, Leech Life. His plan works. He's back in Red Bar. Well, that was interesting.
That didn't even look like a plan for it at first. Okay.
Alright, checks the Nidoking stats again, just to make sure he has the right one.
Always good to be sure about that.
God damn it, shit.
There's no movement going up. Last chance. No. No, no, no. Getting the way here. Going past the stairs. Or the ladder.
What's Swag Boulder? If you push a boulder and hold a perpendicular direction, so if you push it left and hold either up or down, shortly before pushing it, you can actually push the boulder to the left with the animation going either up or down. So it'll push the boulder to the left, but it'll have the dust particles of it moving either above or below you. And it loses like 1 or 2 frames per swag boulder, but it looks really cool. No swap, I guess. That can't be good. No, he does swap. Alright. Alright, no Gen 1 with Aurora Beam. That has happened before, and
Fake
that's very, very bad.
spoilers. Fake spoilers by Shiru.
Yeah, the fake spoilers. Alright, Dugong's down.
You're moving the boulder in the right direction, but the animation is just off.
Alright, let's see what E4 Shiru gets here. So he can X-Ack on Bruno, he bought 2 extra, so he doesn't have to save one anymore. Oh, the first save in the run. Alright, Shiru just wants to get this done now. The first save off the run from Shiru, except the Nido, Moon, and Can saves. Only happened an hour 57 minutes in, so better than nothing. Come on, Slam. There you go. Didn't crit, all good. Alright, good safety save for that, like 1.6% slam crit or something. I wonder if Shiru's just gonna like go into Agatha without healing, just trying to not get Nightshade.
I think Confuse Ray or what?
Nah, double Dream Eater. That's where it's at. Double Dream Eater. No, he does.
He uses his last full restore.
Well, no crappy username. Well, if you die, you can just fly back to the Pokemon League. So you don't have to do 130 over again. That's only if you reset. There's no reason to. No, there's no chance you'll get sub 2 hours. Not even close. This will be like 2:05 maybe.
Yeah. Should 5 was around 5
5
minutes,
or 6.
7 minutes. But that Gengar didn't do much. And the crit on the Golbat. That looks like a good Agatha. Does he have a potion?
I think he has a super left, maybe?
That would be
there's the
bit too
Confuse
much.
Ray,
No,
that's...
Confuse.
Oh, hurt itself.
Okay.
Into Nightshade? Nope, Confuse Ray again. Great AI from Gengar right there. Unnecessary critical. Alright, that's Agatha down. I think... Is a regular potion even enough? Probably is, right?
No, it's not. You need 129.
I meant a super. But yeah, one super is enough.
One super, yeah. So let Lance decide how long this run will go on.
He has 2 supers left already, he's good. Can't find the elixir. It's up there, sure. Alright, so he only had to buy 1 extra X accuracy, so he has 1 over now. That's alright.
So I think with a normal Hydro Pump he will be in red bar.
Yep. So 16% for Hydro Pump crit, I'm pretty sure. About 16. And Shiru says whoops, so maybe that's another faked spoiler. We'll see.
X-Spade? Why did he use X-Spade?
Oh, that's the whoops.
That's a death.
Oh, that wasn't even a critical. That had to be a high roll.
No, he used X-Spade.
Special. Yeah, that's right.
You need to use X-Special to survive a normal Hydro Pump. And if you...
Well, Shiru, that is very unfortunate.
That was execution error. That was an easy kill for Lance.
It doesn't really matter. Just drags out by a few minutes.
Another X-Speed, come on. Shiru!
I mean, you never do the same mistake twice. What's going on? Are you alright, Shiru? Alright, let's see. 3 times the charm. This time. For sure.
I mean, Lance can be dangerous, but to lose in such a way...
Yes, he did it. There you go.
And he misses!
Alright. Goes for the YOLO drill just because. Awesome. I'm pretty sure he wanted that YOLO drill to miss, just because he wanted Red Bar, but he's gonna be alright. Only 4 blizzards left. If any of these blizzards miss now, that's gonna be awkward for him. He really needs all those blizzards to hit.
No, he doesn't need to hit it, but the fight will be a little longer because you have to use Thunderbolt. It's still a safe fight from now, but it takes longer time if you miss with Blizzard. Because every Pokemon besides Aerodactyl can't hit you with good AI. So Blizzard hits, okay. Still a good fight.
Right, that's just the champion now.
Isn't that the normal stretch to use Thunderbolt on Gyarados?
No, the normal stretch is just 6 horn rolls, but he used 1 horn roll on the Gyarados instead of T-bolting, so he only has 5 horn rolls anymore.
But does he mean
for champ the Gyarados?
For champ Gyarados?
Yeah, he means the champ.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Still was on Lance and Sky Attack. Has a chance to kill.
That's a crit.
It goes down with a crit. So that's a safe, guaranteed death with the crit. Yeah, even if you heal full, a Sky Attack crit will kill you. So we will be here a bit longer because of RNG of the game.
God damn it, Shiru. Why?
And the X accuracy. So it's death now. You can't use
what
anything.
What is he even doing? What is he even doing?
You have to use X special so that your special stats raises and you have a higher defense against a water attack like Hydro Pump. That's the only chance you survive a Hydro Pump attack. It still has a chance to kill you with a crit, but that's just unlucky then. But using the wrong X item, well, don't know what to say about that. Could take his time in the menu. Okay, now we have to wait. And this time it's a crit! Another death. It lands.
Well, there goes 210 probably.
The execution was right this time, but the RNG didn't help. Okay, I think it's the fifth attempt here. Well, lands X special, good. And will it be normal hydro pump and a thunderbolt this time, so no YOLO drill. 6 flanked fight. Okay, I lost counting.
It's fine. This time he gets it. I don't know if he'll save before the champion this time.
Shiru is getting unlucky here when he does his execution right, but he chose a few times the wrong item. That's just execution error. So half execution and RNG. I mean, he could take his time in the menus. Be sure to have the right X item. But okay, let's see if he saves now.
Come on, Shiru, please just save. Yes. No, wait. He's just potioning right now. But please, don't do this, Shiru. No. What are you doing?
A potion to be safe for a wing attack? Or, yeah. I think Pitchat uses wing attack. Or such another attack here. But he doesn't have enough health for a sky attack. So now X accuracy, and he only gets a wing attack. Okay, that looks good.
Please. Just let him live, Pidgeot. Let him live. Don't crit him. Alright. Yes.
And red bar, and he's safe. No.
That's
he
not
only
the
has
worst
to
time
use. No. So a question?
Yeah, I don't think it is, but I'm not sure. You have the list, right?
Yeah, the worst times are 2.5 hours.
By
2:30. No, that's the worst winning time was from Pokeguy.
Oh.
But finished was 2:30, and Pokeguy won with 2 hours.
The animations always turn back on if on the last fight it's automatic. Alright, he did it!
Finally we are champion.
Not even sub 210.
The worst winning time was from Pokeguy, and that was 2 hour 23 minutes. That
Congrats, Shiru, on that epic win.
Yeah. No, that won't be a sub 210. He still has to go through Hall of Fame. So he has to smash buttons for a bit.
Congratulations.
Okay, so Shiru wants to join. We will hear what he thinks about this run.
2:02 in-game time. 2:10:43. Yo, there he is. What's up,
Hello.
Shiru?
Hello.
Hello.
How is everybody doing?
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. It was something else.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, like, up to fly. Like a 1:00:02
Yeah, honestly,
fly or something.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, my time was actually quite alright.
The fly split time was really good, yeah. But then
Yeah,
after
for a race it was alright. And my moon was like a 2720 with experience. So I was like, okay,
With
I can
double
actually go
XP.
for it. Yeah, so when Snorms Forfeit actually was doing a PB attempt.
Yeah, like,
And-
the only save, except for the 3 manip saves, was before
Yeah.
Bruno, right? And then, Latin.
Yes, I think so.
yeah. Well, you still won, so that's good.
Yeah, like what was you even gonna say? I haven't really loved it. Yeah,
So-
I mean, so when I saw my moon exit, I was like, wow, it's actually a good time. And I was actually thinking of, maybe this could actually be the race world record. I don't know what Chiva got in his moon time. I don't know I know he got a 152 or something, and a 27 moon is like 149, something ridiculous. But yeah. Then things went downhill, mainly after teaching, rock slide over Bumblebee.
Hey,
Not
give
a
me one
great
second, I'll
strategy.
be right back.
Alright. I thought I had a plan. I didn't have a plan. Everything was awful. And also I died to the gas leak. That's okay though. It was still PvP phase after dying to the gas leak. And then yeah, I mean everything else was garbage. Like bottom tier garbage, not just this is bad. No, it's worse than bad. It's
You mean yourself? Cisco?
yes.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
This is always bad.
Basically, well, it was like, there ain't much to do here because I cannot go free PV either. So I was a bit, I'll be tired too. I didn't have very good sleep tonight. So,
Alright, I'll have to sign off a bit earlier.
alright,
Well,
Kylo. That's
Congrats
okay.
on the win again,
Thank you.
and good luck against
Okay.
Poke Guy.
Yeah, I'll fucking need it.
Yeah, dude, you got this.
I'll need the luck.
Bring the tourney win home to Catalonia.
Yeah. Man, I'm already the best in Catalonia in this tournament.
That's right. Alright, anyway. See y'all.
See ya, Kylo.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what's that?
we were in the bad luck, and then you said you were tired. Was that the reason because of your execution errors at the end?
Well, it was a combination between being tired and being really rusty.
Okay.
It was mainly being tired because, double inputting is just something like, biking. Once you learn how to do it, you never forget how to do it. It's very easy timing, and you can just go slowly and always get it. But yeah, I was a bit tired, so my timing was not very good. And of course, good old things like very old muscle memory for teaching rock slide over Bubble Beam instead of Horn Attack, sorry. That's really old muscle memory when we used to do this for Ice Beam.
Okay, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, well, that's why things went really downhill in the
Okay.
coast.
Else you could have saved that fight with Giovanni, right? That
Which
Nido
one?
Queen. On that Giovanni fight with the
Yeah.
Nido in Silphgo with Bubble
Yeah,
Beam.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have just Bubble Beam the Rhyhorn and just, make the fight as it goes. Which is Horn Drill, Horn Drill, Bubble Beam, Horn Drill. But I didn't have Bubble Beam, so I needed an extra Horn Drill, which I didn't have, so I had to make something up. Didn't work. Thrashing a Nidoqueen is not a good idea.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't have used 3 horn drills on the rocket. Yeah, but
I was actually
Oh,
thinking
dude.
about that,
But without Bubble Beam? Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking maybe I should go for Red Bar against the Drowsy. By double rock sliding. But I don't know why I didn't do that. I had many plans and I didn't execute any in the end. I was like, yeah, just let's rock slide this Cubone. And no, ground type, hello, doesn't work. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, very much to say, honestly. It was fun until Misty. It was definitely fun until Misty.
Yeah, you both went. You both played risky there. Yeah, and it was close.
Yeah, I mean, my play wasn't necessarily risky overall, but it was risky for my situation. Like I was far ahead, so you don't need to risk absolutely anything. Just like the correct play there was to center instead of going for double potion. Just center, which is basically 3 potions, and honestly keep going. Like Snorms was the one who had to risk because he was behind. I don't need to take any risks. That's basically races in a nutshell. Especially for red. It's really just if you have to risk, go ahead. If you don't have to, don't do it at all. Because you don't have to.
But we have expected you safe being in the lead. So that's yeah. So that's why I say it was risky.
I mean, saving for Misty is something I don't agree with. Because it's like what could go so badly that you have to save for her? Bubble Beam, crit, Speedfall. Yeah, okay, that's a classic. Plus 50% for her to go for Bubble Beam. It's 23% for her to crit. And it's 20% for her to Speedfall. The odds are unlikely. And if you die, you can just die and come back. It's low, but I don't like saving against Misty. It's not something that follows my playstyle, which is garbage anyway. But yeah.
Okay, that was that
part. It was quite the show. It was not a good show, but it was quite the show.
It was a good race for 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then it was not a
went
race.
Down a bit.
Yeah. Fortunately, Snorms was also a bit rusty. I practiced like basically in this whole month, and when I say month, I mean 30 days. I've played red for like 20 minutes, and this tournament. That's literally it. Because I've been really busy lately, and the only thing that I've done are Emerald. Honestly,
I have the feeling that a lot of people will be rusty in the coming half finals.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are playing red so often anymore as they did at the start.
Pokeguy is playing yellow, which kind of holds the same mechanics, so that will help. But
but people said that it's hard to play both games at the same time.
That is true as well.
Completely switched to red.
Yeah, that is true.
Can work. But will be interesting to see. Yeah.
I mean, Pokeguy will destroy me. Just spoiler alert, Pokeguy will like beat me very hard. Like it's not gonna be. It's gonna be like. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be like he's gonna be a Lorelei. I'm still trying to beat Misty. Something like that. Like expect something like that, guys. Don't be like Team Shiru. No, don't support somebody who's gonna just lose. But yeah, it was fun, as you said, until Mystic. Then it was fun for me because it was kind of a PvE attempt, and then I died to Ghastly, and I was like, okay, I have to go very risky. And I don't even know this. I don't know what to do because I don't have all of them. So it was a really weird, but yeah, fun race overall, you could say. Yeah, I'll see Pokeguy, I think.
Yeah, you're versus Pokeguy, and the other race is Araya versus Hassel.
That's a nice race.
So that are the 2 semifinals. We still have to schedule both of the races. They will happen in the next week or weeks. We will see. There are some marathons in the meantime, so.
Oh right.
time.
Yeah. Well, that cool.
But that what will happen here in this Pokemon Red tournament. So next on this channel comes Metroid Randomizer. Scheduled directly after this race. So any last words, Shiro, or
Yeah.
we could finish this
I
race, I
mean,
think. And the
what-
quarterfinals for now.
Honestly, it's
Yep.
just the first time that somebody asked me for say some last words. This is actually interesting. What do I say? Just don't miss on this Metroid tournament. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna watch it. It's really interesting. People actually practice for randomizers in Metroid. So it's actually quite high level. Do not miss out. Metroid is a good speed run.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
the mother of all speedruns. So a Metroid at least.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, that comes right after this, and
Right. And that's it.
we will see you in the semifinals of this tournament.
Yes. Against Poke Guy.
Yeah.
87, I think.
Right.
Alright, see
No,
you guys.
80,
and see you-
84. 84.
84. God,
Yes.
gosh darn it. I
Very wrong.
said 87, man. Well, that's okay. It's close enough. Anyway,
Yeah.
see you, Jim. Thank you very much for the interview. Thank you, Kylo, as well. And thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for playing,
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
and yeah, thanks everyone for watching. So until next race, and goodbye.